Hey, Nitiller here, and today we'll be playing The Town with only you and me. And this game is created by the same creator that made Aislinn, the game that I tried to record before, but I wasn't able to. I'm gonna mention that at the end of this series if you're gonna be wanting to watch a bit more about that. But let me read the description of this game, because I'm not quite familiar with what it's gonna be about. The Town with Only You and Me is a simple point-and-click game that is about an artificial intelligence reacting to a girl named Aislinn and her background stories. So that's the only thing I know about this game. It's a point-and-click, supposedly short, like visual novel, I'm assuming. And I did like the art style and the humor that was in Aislinn, so I hope this game is gonna capture some of that as well. We love cafe. No. There is sound, but strangely it wasn't present at the start. What happened? Wait, damn, my game just crashed, my bad. Need healer from the future, remove that. That didn't happen before. Let me try that again. It works this time. Alright. Not quite sure what language could this be, but let's play in English. Yeah, there is music in the background, but it wasn't present at the start. I think I want it to be a bit quieter. I'm really surprised by there being animations. Can you see my mouse? Yes, you can. Like, this is a Flash game, and this seems way more advanced than a lot of the visual novels I'm used to. Chloe E. 8736. Hello. Recording complete. Data and analysis. So I'm guessing I'm the artificial intelligence. Analysis complete. Do you know my name? Just want to make sure all the data are correct. There is a time to answer. What is this, Katana Zero? Error. It's Aislinn. Aislinn. So, I guess you can't auto-detect the files I gave you. Do I need to type them in myself? Well, the simulation already started, so I guess it's too late to fix it. Better let it go this time. Error. Error. Anyway. Can you actually understand people's thoughts and feelings? Definition is invalid for our reply. I think I will still give it a shot. Save! Yo, you can save! That's sick. So I'm guessing I'm gonna be saving every time I can. Alright, so let's start this game like any other game by looking at the credits. Alright, and the game is complete. Album. Alright, let's just start the game like we should. What does this mean? Hello? Error? What am I doing? This is stupid. You can only tell me error, right? Then what's the point? ... Forget it. Let's try again. Hello, can you hear me? I can foresee a long way ahead of us. Oh, question mark. Since you only output error messages, no matter what others say, how about telling me what else you can do? Please enter a topic for chatting. I see. So I can still do some basic conversations. What can we talk about? The weather forecast for tomorrow. Restaurant recommendations. The shrimp. Okay, although I like to eat, I'm not in the mood to discuss food right now. Try harder, okay? It's like night right now, I think. How am I supposed to guess something? What will happen? I can't choose to go into different locations. I thought I chose the clock last time. Maybe I expect too much of you. After all, understanding others' feelings is not that easy. Even some humans couldn't do that. One of my friends is a typical example. She always puts all her energy into work, but at the same time, she's cold to people around her and prefers to be alone. However, if you really know her, she's actually a nice person, kind and helpful. Did you just... was that reacting into my words? Maybe just me imagining it. We met and became friends, although she denies us being friends. We were actually close to each other. I was bullied by some rich bitch at school, and it was the brave Crystal that helped me by knocking some sense into the bullies. She even became the target of the bully later. But unlike me, she is a straight-A student and has won championship in several international competitions. Oh, I envy her so much. If you could create memory of people, what would it be? I know you probably won't be able to give me any positive feedback, but still, thanks for listening to me. You're welcome. I will introduce myself again, even though you might not care. That's adorable. My name is Aislinn, an ordinary painter who dreams of creating some well-loved works which would express everything I love about the real world. One day, I will make tons of friends and show those snobs what I'm truly capable of. It's that crazy dream, isn't it? In the past, there was something I wanted to talk about, but couldn't find the right person to do so. If you are willing to listen to me, it would be nice. Not sure what is on your mind right now. The robots also have this kind of strange problems. It must be great to feel free of worries and responsibilities. If I could just forget about those distressing moments. What was that about? What is going on? Aislinn, are you there? Please, answer me. I'm fine. But what just happened? It looks like there are some unexpected defects causing the temporary disconnection. But the defects are shown in my debug console, so don't worry. Based on the information I got, there are 10 bugs. So please pay attention to your surroundings and see if there is anything unusual. By the way, this version can only be valid till midnight, which means you only have 1 hour left before the simulation ends. Whatever you want to say it now. Remember to give me some feedback when you are done, so I have a better idea what or where to fix. Yep, got it. And my monitor is not working properly, so it is hard for me to know what's going on there. But I will fix it soon. Now, I leave the bugs to you and your partner, Chloe E8736. Debug with the built-in function of Chloe I'm not gonna say the whole name again. Chloe might look silly, but it's quite reliable. Now, it's time to go back to work. See you later. Okay, I will do my best. What is going on? Update completed. System. Debug function has been unlocked. I have to drink after that because what just happened? Achievement. Code newbie. Find the first bug. I'm not gonna read everything because I feel like it's gonna spoil the fun. I'm gonna save though. Hell yeah. Oh, these are the debugs. This is the hour. Interesting that it's the exact same hour that we started. No, wait, it's not the exact... Oh. It's an auto. I thought it's my first save. I'm not quite sure why the size of this is different. I'm assuming that maybe the bigger things take less time to get to. So maybe let's go to the furthest thing that I can see. Now, where would these bugs be hiding? I sense it! Oh, this is it. Well, let's do this. Understood. Debugging starts. Debugging ends. How efficient. Are you happy when people compliment you? Cannot compute such information. I never received it before. It's fine. You don't have to talk. And it's nice too. Even though we are the only people in the virtual world, somehow I feel safer here. Hee. Thank you. That was so fast, I couldn't read it even. How was the result this time? How was the test result this time? Well, there are still several problems, and sometimes Chloe freezes or doesn't know what to do. But Crystal will fix them all in the end, right? You said this is still in the early stage, after all. You're correct. It's just an operational test for the basic structure. If you want a more realistic conversation with Chloe, more emotions and body motions are needed from the user in order to raise its accuracy. And for the insensitive reaction... okay. Let me change the code. Here. And it's done. What? Wow, you're good. You do live up to your name. I fixed the text display and reward system based on reaction, but perfecting system takes time. Meanwhile, you can help me to locate bugs. Sure thing. Don't have high hopes though. I'm not sure what will happen next. And please create scenarios for Chloe, so it can learn during the process. I didn't fix the 5 locations, just because they look nice. That's all. Okay, got it. By the way, Crystal... Well... What's wrong? Tell me. I still got work to do. No, nothing actually. Hope Chloe can pass the basic interaction test next time, so I can have something to demo. Now, I'm going to reboot the system. Get ready. Hello? Do you still remember what we need to do? Undefined command. Delete bugs. Wow, it's great to know that you haven't forgotten. Do you still remember my name? I hope you do. Nana, Lucy, Mallory, Aislinn. Oh, this is awesome. Looks like you do remember me. We still have some time before midnight. Let's talk about where we should go. I will treat you as a human being during the test. I know your abilities are limited, but please, do your best, okay? Understood. Keep silent. Understood. That's the spirit. Okay, let's start the run right away. 3 bugs, 2 bugs, 2 bugs, 1 bug, 1 bug. There is still a bug here despite me fixing that before. What hour is it? 19. Oh, because we reset the test. I see. Let's go for the route of fixing as many bugs as we can. Chicken code. Debugging starts. Debugging ends. Oh, there was a bug here. We got 2 bugs so far. Good job. What happened there? Let's go to the beach, because it appears that we can only fix 1 bug at a time. So maybe let's start with the things that we can quickly fix. That's the wrong thing. Only 1 album. We got 2 achievements. Glad to have you here. Finish the first testing run. Yeah, let's go with the beach again. This is the beach near the town, where Crystal and I live. Every summer, many tourists swarm here to swim. But since the simulated season now is winter, there is nothing but cold wind by the shore. Where do you think we can reach once we cross the vast area of water? Show geography information. The end of the world. So you also know about that old belief. Back in the medieval age, people believed there was an end to the earth. Sailing too far and you would fall off into the dark void. This belief was soon busted, so that's why we are not afraid of falling into the core of Earth during voyages anymore. Although now it sounds ridiculous, this concept actually inspired some great masterpieces. Maybe magic and myth are so intriguing because we are still unable to fully understand them. What is that? That is adorable! Maybe many wonderful stories are created based on our misunderstanding, and I'd say this is how we comprehend the world. Yeah, a lot of like the mythical creatures are created based on us thinking that something is dangerous. Like, I know that in Polish mythology there were some like creatures on farms that were supposed to drain you of your energy, and it was just because the sun was draining energy of people. And I believe that it was some mythological creatures that made you delusional instead. As technology progresses, will more and more delicate tales just fade away with time? Cannot compute. I didn't fix anything though. I did learn something. Block. A common mistake. Typo error. Now I'm confused. Wait, I'm unlocking some page here, or I can debug. I want to explore something else though. Ah, whatever, let's go with beach again. It seems fun. Water levels. Debugging starts. Debugging ends. Oh, there was a bug here. We got 3 bugs so far. Good job. Oh, that's the noise of these being destroyed. I see. What hour is it right now? 20. Only 1 hour passed. Let's go into the town, maybe. Burger. Bubble tea, oh yeah. 30% off. Here is the shopping street dominated mainly by Chinese immigrants. You can buy stuff from all over the world here. You can buy inexpensive art supplies in the store located at the end of the road. There's a delicious noodle restaurant on the left turn, and don't forget Liuma bubble tea shop. You would definitely love the food served here, if you can taste. Crystal and I usually have our lunch here together. Can we enjoy food in the virtual world? I guess not. Ah, pity. Guess I'll ask Crystal to eat some real food after the test. A bit of the page unlocked. There are still 2 bugs there. Copyright. Debugging starts. Debugging ends. I'm kinda interested in what the words on the screen appear, because whenever we are blinded, I feel like there is something written there. Oh, there was a bug here. We got 4 bugs so far. Good job. Debugger. Water levels. Copyright. Demonetized. Greatest invention in human history. Wait, what? Water levels. Oh, true! Water levels are so important in so many things in human history. I like that the game also appreciates that little fun fact about humanity. You know, I have a sweet tooth. But I don't wanna get fat, and I rarely work out. So some self-preservation is needed. We sometimes crave for things that are unattainable in science, such as being skinny gluttonous, but that works perfect as a theme for creation. There are so many possibilities around us. With some observation and crazy thoughts, we might be able to create some interesting pieces. Are robots able to do that as well, or the related algorithm hasn't been discovered yet? Let me just check. This game has been made in 2018. Oh, you poor sweet child. Our definition of creativity is different from yours. Robots do not have creativity. Sure. Your answer has been recorded. So, that's how it works. It means robots do have the creativity, but that is beyond us. How do robots define what is creative with randomizer? There is no observative pattern for humans' creativity either. I wish I was still my young 2018 self. But instead I'm the groggy 2025 year myself, knowing the horrors of AI. Let's continue going to the town, although it makes me depressed. That bakery reminds me of the time I worked as an apprentice at a bakery. You know, I like sweets. Overcoming failures is crucial. In the beginning, I was yelled at by the pastry chef every day because I could not do anything right. But once I learned the tricks, things soon became much easier. Baking is what I like to do most, next to painting. If possible, you have to try my apple pie. It's a must try. Aisline's apple pie. Yummo. Sounds great. You forgot I am a robot? Sounds great. Even if it's just a simulation. I still hope Crystal can add this feature sometime later. It sounds fun. I know the chance is slim, but still let's hope she will do it. Man, this place is awesome, I wanna explore it more. What is that? Oh, that gift shop is where I bought my pink doll. I bought my first graphic tablet at the electronics store, and a comic book store is on the second floor. But they look unfinished. Crystal is probably working on them 24/7, but still it is a lot of work to simulate the whole town. She cares about details, and I wonder how exquisite the town would be when it's finished. It will definitely look amazing, I believe. Hope she has taken care of herself. It's a long time before this project is finished. She's a perfectionist and workaholic. I guess that's what puts her on the top, while I'm on the bottom here. Is the user experience better than last time? Chloe didn't talk much. It is limited by the incomplete function or data input. It has made progress, but would be better if more detailed requirements could be enhanced. I see. It's a challenge to perfect artificial intelligence to the level of behaving like a human being, but it's so awesome and exciting. New plugins will come with the next update, and I hope that will be more fun to you. By the way, thanks for locating the bugs for me, but some of them are still scattering around in the virtual town. Please, find them all. Bugs mostly show up at a specific time and location, and the systems will fully function again once we find and fix all of them. Hope next time we can pass the user experience test, so this application can be published. So at a specific time, system, option for new functions has been unlocked. Hello? Do you still remember what we need to do? An undefined command, delete bugs, block! Do you still remember my name? I hope you do. Nana, Lucy, Mallory, Bok Bok! Aislinn. Oh, this is awesome. Looks like you do remember me. We still have time before midnight. Let's talk about where we should go. I still treat you as a human being during the test. I know your abilities are limited, but please do your best, okay? Keep silent. Understood? Keep silent. If you don't want to say anything, that's fine by me. Then I will decide where to go. Sounds good? I didn't expect this to be a choice. It's kind of awkward when you don't respond to me. This art museum? I've never been here because the ticket is very expensive. However, we can visit it here for free. Hooray! But if everyone thinks the same like me, the art museum would go out of business. Each work displayed inside is the result of painstaking efforts from an artist, so if affordable, please support them by buying tickets. But compared to the real one, this museum seems a little bit empty. Crystal is never really interested in art, so she probably doesn't bother checking out what's inside. And the fact that she would either have to copy all the artworks, which would be copyright, or she would have to repaint them all, which would be even more difficult. Or maybe the copyright makes it illegal for her to put the real works on display. How did I know? Whatever. The virtual art museum serves no purpose. And we unlocked a bit more of this, but we're so close to this. Did an hour pass? It did! It's not 19. Aislinn, why did you make me go to the art museum? Oh, we can even see like some complex shapes, like a circle that goes into the square hole. And we go to the town. Listener. I feel empty inside, even though we have visited so many places in such a short time. We have been here for the, like, 5th time, don't worry. I guess this world is just too quiet for me. Without someone to share my feelings, even with all the resources in hand, everything seems meaningless. What's your thought about this, Chloe? The virtual world is worthless. Meaning needs to be defined. Cussing and swearing. The other options sucked. Cursing and swearing. Me after fighting the white lady in Momodora. How about the real world? Maybe there is no actual meaning or value of our lives to modern nature. Our goals are all defined by ourselves. Artists pursue the beauty, scientists explore the secrets of the universe, merchants promote economics growth, volunteers bring benefits to the society. The list goes on. It's hard to define what is truly priceless and what is not, since we all have different values. So, just by myself. This is what you mean, right? Did we unlock something? Whoa! I went to Ingur by accident. I didn't expect that. Listener, finish the whole storyline of any location. What will happen if I repeat going there though? I've collected all the data I need from this location. Do you want to explore other locations? Or skip an hour? Explore other? Okay. Did she have on her chest, I love coding? I've never heard anyone say that in my life. Water levels. But you still haven't found a bug here. So did she imply that this hour there isn't any bugs here because I would skip an hour instead? So maybe we're gonna explore that at 19 next time. Let's go to the art museum or beach. Because these two are not explored at all and I don't really want to bother with them right now. Maybe in the next playthrough. Because I'm assuming there's a limited time we can spend here. Looks like a chicken, acts like a chicken. Nice. Find any bad endings. So let's go with the art museum maybe. I think it can have some interesting interactions. Those who are able to show their works in the art museum must be super talented, right? If I could have my personal exhibition here, that would be a dream come true. But in reality, I'm just another disposable cog of the machine. Maybe I don't work hard enough, or I just haven't met the connoisseur that will appreciate my painting. Besides, many other brilliant painters wish for a place in this hall of fame as well. Could I really defeat them all from my own place here? The key is to make up your own... key is to be well connected. Make up your mind? Like my personal opinion, you have to be well connected, but goddamn, I was stressed out here. I can see why you chose that answer, because you had no time to choose any other one. But it's not as simple as, as 1 + 1. Unfortunately, not all hard work pays off. I cannot relate to that at all. A strong mind can be slowly crushed by reality. No matter how desperate you want to work but to success. If it can't, it can't. Don't show my videos. What can you do? Just keep going. It's the only way to success. Make the, like, everything about my channel just grow. Alright there. Museum is depressing. Alright, so there isn't anything here. At this hour, at least. Ha! Roses are red! Debugging starts. Debugging ends. Oh, there was a bug here. We got 5 bugs so far. Good job. The searching is halfway done. Thank you, Chloe. I was unsure if I should read all of that again. Isn't it weird that I love art, but sometimes I just don't get it? I kinda like the mouth. Looks cool. Sometimes there are ugly works, which the painter obviously didn't put in many efforts, yet people praise them. Why? I mean, personally I couldn't draw that even if you paid me. Aesthetic taste could account for some of this, but price and reputation could play a part as well, am I right? Oh, that looks cool. Are masterpieces being praised because of their high quality contents? Or just because they were drawn by famous painters? I mean, many paintings were praised way after a person's death. At least, I feel like most of it. Herd behavior could affect our perception, since not many people are willing to take a deeper look into analyzing art. Following others is the easiest shortcut for amateurs.
Hey, Fidget Healer here. Now, originally I had like this round here that took a bit too long and I kind of explained it poorly. So I've decided to re-record this part and maybe try to make my thoughts a bit clearer. So, I agree with Hazelin here. Paintings and art as a topic is one of the most like gate-kept things and easily can be explained by corruption in many cases, because it's a creative topic, that's how it's gonna just go. But a lot of paintings I feel like can easily explain the philosophy of people from a specific era, or like how it was different in a certain town compared to the rest of the country or rest of the world. What I mean by this is like, for majority of human history, religion played a massive role, so we'll see a lot of artworks depicting gods and people. Meanwhile, if we look at a certain period of time, like medieval times, in Europe at least, we can see that while God played a massive role there, the most important topics were like acceptance of death and human repentance of sins. So a lot of art is gonna depict skeletons, which are like the at those times the figure of death, and it's gonna show a lot of what people did in those times. And artwork is not gonna be as impressive as it is nowadays. Many reasons, like trying to survive, less people, so less people to get good at it, and the amount of resources to get better at art. And also the fact that mostly monks did it, so they kind of didn't want to devote themselves to artworks, as that would be considered sin. So we can compare that to maybe something from the future, where instead of God and death and repenting sins played a major role, it would be human as a person, which I think it was that way in Renaissance as a period. As for abstract paintings, I feel like the best way to think about them is like with doodles nowadays, where I personally don't really see them in an art museum, but I can understand that towards some people they would be way more impressive than to others. So yeah, here's my little rant. Now we'll be going back to the video, but we'll be going back after I lost electricity, which was quite kind of fun. So yeah, see you in the video.
Alright, we're back after I was a bit rudely interrupted by electricity running out. No, start a new game, yes. Yeah, let me go back to shopping. I don't know why they keep cutting off the electricity when it's a sunny day. Nothing is going on today. But whatever, I'm not quite sure how much progress I lost. But let me go back to the topic. But thank God I'm so prepared for electricity just getting absolutely deleted. Thank you, Metal Unit, for saving my bum. Roses are red, and violets are blue. No. I wonder if it's just a risk that you can maybe find and fix that bug, or will it be like I predicted to be? Those are just my personal complaints. Hope you don't mind. If I become a master in the future, I won't mind others criticizing my work. It's the source of progress, after all. There's always room for improvement, and that's the spirit turning a newbie into an expert. I need to work harder, so I can get closer to my goal. I mean, yeah, criticism is important, but being able to discern what is an actual critique and what is someone just being a douchebag is also a really important talent to have, as the lines can be really easy to mix. I probably should have saved before this. Well, dang it. There was a time I believed good art only comes from original thoughts, so I refused to refer to others' work. Interesting. But the truth is it only slowed down my learning progress, and I wasted 2 years going nowhere. Even worse, I thought it's because I have no talent in creating any work. So I took a break and wasted another half of a year. Wrong direction and lack of motivation. Which one do you think is more destructive? Wrong direction, lack of motivation. That's a really interesting question. Wrong direction can definitely be a way of learning bad habits, which will lead you to wasting more time when you get better at something. Meanwhile, lack of motivation will just stop your progress completely. So it depends. If you're gonna get somewhere, then going a wrong direction is gonna be more destructive. Meanwhile, if you gonna get somewhere eventually, lack of motivation is just gonna be a small rock in your way, I think. Maybe sloth is a sin, but working in vain hurts more. Trial and error is fine, but knowing how to save time is also important. Anyone who learns coding and editing with keybinds, even image editing, yeah, you have to learn how to improve time management. Don't waste your time on detail before fully knowing what you want to draw. Basic, isn't it? I soon found out that it's faster to gain experience by copying breathtaking artworks. That's how art school is usually going, right? You have to see someone's art and copy it. Or redraw someone's pose, maybe. It would be dumb to believe that amazing work can pop out solely from imagination without any help. Too bad that I fell into this trap and insisted on not using any reference because they are unoriginal. It felt like you were rebuilding something that already exists, and you might even create a worse version of it. Do you think this process is necessary? Or just accumulate your experience? Don't waste time on something meaningless. The path is also important to the journey. Sorry, the journey is important to the end goal. Oh, that's why. I understand now. Thanks. Now I feel relieved. Those experiences might come in handy someday. It's better to try it out yourself, so you can have the first-hand information, am I right? I feel like also having a mentor in your life is something important when you want to get better at something like an art and anything else. Because if you have a mentor, you have at least a bar you have set for yourself to how good you want to get, and you can have someone to learn from and see their past experience. And nowadays it's really convenient, as YouTube existed for so many years, like maybe even 18 or something around that. So there's a high possibility that someone showed their full story of going from an amateur to the professional after like 10 years and showed that on YouTube, and hopefully didn't remove all the videos containing their worst art. So you can see someone's struggles and really feel more related to it. Because it's easy to just feel like you're the one that just feels these struggles, but the only reason why you're going through them is that you're just faulty or something like that. When in reality it could be way more common and you just didn't realize that. How was your experience of the simulation? Is it better than the last time? Pretty much the same. Doesn't seem much has changed. But... what? Never mind. I'm just thinking about something unrelated to Chloe. Okay. Just a few more tests, and we're done. System reboot. Please prepare. I like this game so far. It makes me talk about topics that I would usually avoid on this channel. Hello?
Broken.